How to do a Cobra Yoga Posture. The Cobra Asana straighten the muscles of your upper torso. We look at the proper way to do the Cobra pose, its benefits, and when you should avoid it. What is the Cobra Posture? The Cobra Posture is a part of a sun salutation, and it is an effective heart-opening back bending that stretches your upper body and several muscle groups. That's why this posture is called the Cobra Asana, as it represents the aspect of a cobra with its expanded hood. This posture is a substitute for the upward-facing dog pose as per the Vinyasa sequence that introduces several postures for those in the early days of learning yoga. The Vinyasa approach to yoga teaches natural and valuable movements that immediately take you from one posture to the next pose. But the different sequences of asanas may vary depending on the yogi or yogini. Vinyasa yoga is occasionally named Ashtanga yoga. Although it's a series usually taught to beginners, it's a highly efficient pose, so you should take your time to learn it. Preparing for the Cobra pose. There are some requirements for the Cobra posture. Certified yoga instructors recommend doing this asana only when you're perfectly fit, allowing you to get the maximum benefit from the posture. Be sure to do this pose with a 4-hour gap after a meal. This is important since you will lie down on your stomach and stretch your abdominal muscles during the pose. You might feel uncomfortable if you've not given yourself enough time after a meal to do this asana. Many yoga instructors recommend doing some simple warm-up exercises and stretch that help loosen up the muscles in your neck, shoulders, arms, and back, as well as the main muscle groups that will be worked out when you do the Cobra Asana. The best time to do the Cobra Asana is in the morning. But if mornings aren't suitable for you, you may also do it in the evening. Besides the warm-up exercises and stretches, you can do a few other poses that help promote the Cobra Asana. You can, without interruptions, slip into the Cobra pose after you've done some preparatory poses, such as the downward-facing dog pose and Sphinx pose. Once you have done these asanas a few times, you can move into the Cobra pose using the following steps. How to do the Cobra posture. You can do the posture on the floor or on your yoga mat. Lie down on your mat within the abdomen and your toes horizontally on the ground. Your soles should be facing upwards, your legs close with your feet touching each other at the heels and the toes. Take deep breathing and lift your head slowly, followed by your chest and abdomen. As you lift your shoulders and chest from the ground using the support of your hands, equally pressure both palms and raise only your upper body as you breathe in. Be aware of this upper body lifting movement and pay attention to the curvature of your spine, feeling each vertebra by vertebra. Ensure that your extended arms and spine are flexed to a comfortable expansion of the curvature. Your navel should be in contact and not raised from the mat's surface. Once you have reached the highest point of your upward curve, tilt your head back, so your face and eyes should look at the ceiling. This step helps you extend and stretch your chest and main abdominal muscles. Come down to the mat, let your belly touch the mat, followed by your chest, and finally, your shoulders and head. Repeat this Cobra Asana sequence 4 to 5 times with absolute attention to your breathing and the movement of your torso. Benefits of Cobra posture. Although the Cobra Asana is relatively simple, it has many health benefits. It reduces lower back rigidity. It stretches the muscles in your shoulders, chest, and tummy. The expansion of the muscles in your chest enhances the movements in your heart and lungs. It enhances the spinal muscles. It restores your arms and shoulders. It tones the gluteal muscles. It strengthens blood circulation in the spinal and pelvic regions. Contraindications for the Cobra pose. While the Cobra pose is relatively simple, avoid doing it in specific scenarios, such as if you are pregnant, if you've got a wrist or rib fracture, if you have asthma, If you've carpal tunnel syndrome. If you have recently had surgeries in your abdominal region. If you have spondylitis. Avoid doing this pose if you have any existing back conditions, or check with a qualified yoga instructor before doing it. Well, my friend, this is the end of my class. If you like our video, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel so you can continue watching more yoga asanas. Namaste. Lynn Henderson.